All right. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Trying to hit all the time zones today. It is Monday, Christmas Day, and we are rolling out a new series. We're in 5 into it so far, and this is the Lay 4 ladder. Waylon gave me some tips on levels. He still doesn't think $1,000 is enough, but that's what I'm going to use because that's the maximum of my comfort level, and we'll see how it does. Kind of like we did with the do we don't. Alright, so I'm going to need, do I need some nickels? No, I really just need dollars for this one. So alright, I'm going to get $40 in singles, because we did run out of those last time. Alright, so there's 20. And there's 40. And 10 is 50, and there's 50 back. Alright, so we're looking for $100. We're going to do 2 units to start with, $50 Lay 4. That'll be our default base level. And then we're going to go up by $25 by 1 unit when we lose. And we'll go up as high as we need to. And then we'll hold the maximum level for 2 hits. And then we'll start laddering back down again to the base. Or until we're in profit. I got to remember that. Once we're in profit, we go back to base, regardless of what level we're at. Alright, that's the plan. Let's see if we can get a quick $100. Alright, we're still recording, so let's roll them out. And we got a 9, 6, 3, 9. Alright, so we're on the 9. We don't have a pass or don't pass bet on this one. When it comes to our turn to roll. So again, we're only going to be playing this against true randoms. I only want to play against Randy's. And when it gets to our turn, we'll do a do-we-don't. If it's allowed, if it's not allowed, we'll just do a don't pass. All right, 8. Oh, shoot, dice off the table. Hope everybody's having a great Christmas day. My goodness. We had a friend come over and my wife, and she made a fabulous meal. Wow, unbelievable. Really good. All right. So let's try that one again. Here I am. Oh, Trooper put something out. Pet pig for my birthday and Christmas. I'll have to watch that one. All right, we got a 7 out on the 9, 5, 2. So we're off the 9. It's going to pay us, it's going to cost me $1, but I'm going to get a quarter. So we're 25% already to our win goal. Here we go. And we got an 8 on the 8. And we got a 10. Puppy paws. Hard 10. And we got a 3. Tray. AC Doocy. Craps 3. Or 3 craps. And we got a 6-1. 7 out. Bazinga. Just like that. Alright, so it's going to cost me $1, but we're going to get a quarter. So we're 50% of the way to our win goal right there. And here we go, coming out. We got a 6, 4, 2, 6. Point is 6. Here we go. Got a 5, fever. And we got a 6, so we're off the point. And we are coming out. And we got a 5, fever. New point is 5. And we got a 7 out. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hopefully this will be one of those short sessions. Alright, so it's going to cost me $1, but we're going to get a quarter. And here we go, coming out. And we got a 6. So we're on the 6. And we got a 10. Puppy paws, hard 10. And we got a 7 out. Wow. All right, so it's going to cost me $1. We're going to get a quarter. So we got almost $100 there, less the vig. So let's go for one more, because we did have to pay the vig, and see if we can get there. There's an 11. And there's a 4. All right, so we got knocked off. That one more got me one more time. All right, so we're going to lose the 50. We're going to go up to level 2. Hey, BAM, good evening. Yeah, just starting this one. But, well, we're already 3 units up, but now I just did another one of those, just one more, and I just knocked myself off. All right, so now we're going to go to 76, which is level 2 with a $2 vig. Here we go. And we got a 9. And we got a 5. And we got a 7 out. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, so I got to think about this one now. So we're going to lose $2, and we're going to get 38, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. So with what Waylon was saying earlier, we got to hold this level for 2 hits before we go back down. And that makes sense because we lost 50 and we just got 38, 36 after the vig. So his recommendation was, however deep you have to go on your levels, hold it for 2 and then regress. Hey Chris, good afternoon, good evening, Merry Christmas. Sorry, not listening, family is here. Oh, go enjoy with your family, man. Don't worry about it. That's number 1 important. All right, here we go. Coming out. So I'm holding this level 3. Well, and we're done. 6, 1, 7 out. Come out 7, I should say. All right, so we're going to lose $2, but we're going to get another 38 and 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. And I think that's going to be our session 6. Pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 75. Well, maybe not. There's another quarter. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not $100. Oh, I forgot this out here. I'm like, wait a second. It should be $100. It is. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we got 75. So there's 5 and 5. That's our 1,000. And I got a quarter there. I got 20 here because I haven't touched this one. Hey, Waylon. Good evening. Just following your advice here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so there's 25. So there's our 100. There's our 100, and this is how much over 100 we have. 10, 15, 17. All right, so we made $117 in a matter of, let me check my watch. On my phone, it says 9 minutes and 7 seconds. Nice. $117. That is what you call easy money right there, my friends. All right, so plus 117 on session 6. So Waylon, let me make sure I understand. So on the hold the level, so whatever level I get to for a particular hand, I guess, for a particular hand, I'm going to hold that level for 2 wins, and then I'm going to start to regress on the wins. So even in my case, which you weren't here yet, in my case I had a level 1, $50, a level 2, $76, and then I won that one. But then I left it out for one more hit on that 76 before I regressed back to base. Is that correct? I think it was in profit though. So I think you're going to tell me that you only hold it if you're not in profit, right? If you're in profit at all, I should have gone back to base. I think that's what you're going to tell me. Yeah, hold for 2, and then not back to base. Hold for 2, and then you start to regress. So on the ladder, you're going to go up. So let's say we start with level 1, we go to level 2, we go to level 3, and then we win. You hold it at level 3 for one more hit. You win again. Now you go down to 2. You win again. Now you go down to level 1. Right? So you're holding that maximum level for 2 hits, and then going down. And each level is 1 unit. In my case, $25. But the caveat to that is, if you're back in profit, no matter what level it is, as you're laddering back down, you immediately go back to base. So you got to keep track of your bankroll, and if you're back in profit at all above your starting bankroll, you immediately go back to base. Is that correct, Waylon? Yep, yeah, okay, right, I'm explaining that correctly. Each level you have to check your bankroll. Right, but my question to Waylon earlier was, it didn't seem like there was enough winnings there to cover my losses, and that's when he said, no, you need to hold it at that maximum level for 2 hits. And once you get that, then you will get your profit back. So depending on how deep you are, obviously the deeper you are in the levels, the more wins it's going to take on the way back down. But you don't need to get all the way back down to level 1 to your base level before you're back in profit. So you definitely need to be keeping track of where you're at. Thank you, Waylon. I appreciate your insight, your advice, your tutelage. Definitely appreciated, because it's good stuff. All right, so let's since that was so quick, let's do one more. Let's do session 7. You okay with that, BAM? I'm anxious to get to 15. I want to see if we can get to 15 doing it this way without getting wiped out. What say you, BAM? Hey Ken, welcome back. Watching from New Hampshire. Chilly New Hampshire, I'm sure. All right, I'll go ahead and roll one out. So I took 50 out of the bankroll, and I'm going to get, I didn't really need 2 stacks. 1 stack might be enough if it's smooth. So I'm just going to put a quarter back. I'm going to buy 1 stack of dollars, and there, so that's 20 and 5, and I'm putting 25 back in, grabbing 2 other dice. All right, here we go. BAM says, let's do it. I was expecting a rack 'em. Let's rack 'em. All right, here we go. This is session 7. They're all really one big long session, but we're breaking them up into smaller pieces just because I'm only looking for a $100 win goal. So, all right, so 6-4, and I imagine this is, oh shit, I meant to have the, it doesn't matter because I didn't lose anything, but $51 lay 4 should be out there all the time. Here we go. And there's our 7, PSO on the 10. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so that's going to cost me $1, but I get a quarter. Harvest in the green, harvest in the green. I like it. All right, so we're on the 8. Again, we're at the base level, $51, and there's our 7 out. PSO on the 8. Again, it's going to cost me $1, but I'm going to get a quarter. So already we're 50% to our win goal. To 10 this session. Oh, you're a slave driver. Slave driver. All right, we got a 3. And we got a 3. And we got a 6. All right, so we're on the 6, looking for big red. And we got a yo, yo ho ho. Yo 11. All right, we got a 5, fever, 3, 2. Oh, came back 2, 2, but it was a 3, 2 when it landed. 6, 4, 10. And 4, 4, 8, square pair. 6, 2, 8, easy 8. 5, 2, we're all through. Off the 6. All right, again, dollar for 25. So what are we up? 75 bucks now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. And what do we got here? 15, 65, 70. All right, almost one more way. We're close to it. And there's a come out 7. Woot, woot. Can I get a woot, woot? All right, that's another 25 bucks. All right, so let's see what we got. We got 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96. All right, I'm going to go one more. That's what happened last time. Oh, look at that. Back-to-back come out 7s. Can I get a whoop, whoop? All right, that's it. That's session number 7 in the books. All right, so we'll take 100 out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. What did I say we had over here? 13. Oh, exactly 15 now. Oh, because we paid that VIG. All right, so we got 120 bucks. However many minutes that was. Not many. 120. All right, reloading on to session 8. All right, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And we got to take off a quarter. So we got 475, 975, 980, and 20 is $1,000. Rack them again. All right, BAM. Easy money. Yep. And the ladder, the way you explained it, Waylon, is very strong. I mean, that's a great recovery, I think. A great way to recover. All right, so we're on the 6. Should have had my 50 out there, but I didn't. Now I do. 50 $1 VIG on the lay 4. And we got an 8. Just got to keep track of my bankroll. And we got a 6. So we're off the 6. That's key. So having the right amount of bankroll, which Waylon says I'm underfunded again, but and then keeping track of your bankroll. 2 big points on this one. 639, point is 9. 6, 426. 314. All right, so we're going to get knocked off the 4 at level 1. Going to go back out immediately at level 2, which is $76, and that'll be a $2 VIG. Here we go. And we got a 5. And we got a 628. And we got a 7 out. 43. All right, so it's going to cost us $2, and we're going to get a $38, so net $36. Okay, and that's level 2, and we're going to stay at level 2, so that's another $2 VIG coming out. And we got an 8. So whatever the deepest level you get to, you're just going to hold it for 2 wins. And we got an 8. So we're on and off the 8. And we got a 6. And we got a 5. So honestly, in this case, because we were up, were we up? No, we just started. So that's a 5. Oh, shit. I don't know where my point was. There's a 9. Oh, shoot. Guess I didn't leave myself enough room on that one either. Maybe I need to go the other way so the dice can't get in behind there. There we go. Let's try that. All right. Not sure I got the right point on there, but honestly, for this strategy, it kind of doesn't really matter. 6, 4, 10. 4. All right, so we're going to get knocked off again. So that's going to be $78. We're down. Okay, so that's level 2. Now we're going to go out for level 3. So that's going to be $100. And that's going to be a $2 vig. Here we go. And we got an 11. And we got a 9. And we got a boxcars. And we got an 8. And we got a 6. And we got a 7. All right. So we're off the 5. $2 vig is going to pay us 50. That's going to go back in our rack. And we're going to stay at this level for another hit, another win. So that's another $2 vig coming out. And we got a 5 fever. And we got a 5 fever. So we're off the 5. 10, 6, 4, 10, new point. There we go. And we got a 7 out on the 10. Nice. PSO on the 10. All right, so that's going to cost us 2. We're going to get 50. And now we're going to regress to level 3, which was 76. $2 vig. And here we go, coming out. And we got a 9. So this one we don't hold. This one we're just regressing now. Well, I should check and see where I'm at, but I can see that I'm down. And we got a 4, so we got knocked off anyway. So that's level 3. We got knocked off. So we got to go back to level 4, $100. $2 vig. Here we go. And we got a 6. And we got a 7 out, 61. All right, so we're off the 9. $2 vig, $50. Got to go out for another $2 vig. Got to hold it for 2. If we can get them. We got a 5. On the 5. And we got a 4, so we did not get it that time, so that's down. And we're going to go out for 126. And 126 is going to pay 50, 63, and I think Waylon said that was a $2 vig on that one as well. All right, so $2 vig on that. Here we go. And we got a Yo 11. And we got a 7 out. All right, so we're off of that. $2 vig, 63, 50, 63. Make sure I'm paying myself 63 this time. All right, and another $2 vig. Staying at that 125 level, 126 actually. We got a 3. And we got a 4. So we got whacked on that one. So we're on the 4. We're going to lose that 125. So we're going to go up to 150 now. 150, $3 vig. Here we go. 9, Neener. And we got a 9 again. And we got an 8. And we got a 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. So we get knocked off that 150. So now we got to go 176. 175, 76. So what is that going to pay? So that is 50, 60, 70, 85, $88. So what is that? $4 vig? All right, there's 20. Yeah, I better do a quarter. 20 and 5. How much is the vig on that, Waylon? All right, so 176, 75 is 35, 37, so that's 38 plus the 50, 188. I don't know if that's 4 or 5. Should be $4 vig, I think. Yeah, okay, thank you. Waylon confirmed, $4 vig. All right, so 25 goes back in the bank. Here we go, coming out. Two craps. And oh no, disaster, 4 again. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so that was 175, so now this is going to have to be 200. 200, it's a nickel. All right, we got a long ladder to get back to this one. And am I off the 4? Or on the 4? I don't remember now. Probably off. 11. All right. And that's a 5. All right, so we're on the 5. And we got a 9. And we got a 6. And we got a 5, so we're off the point. And we're on the 6. 6 is a new point. And we got an 8. And we got a 7. Alright, so that nickel, going to get paid 100 on that one, and now we're going to regress back to 176. Oh no, I got to hold that one for two hits. Alright, so we're still at 200, $5 vig. Here we go. And we got an 8. And we got a 5, fever. And we got an 8, point hit. Coming out. And we got a 6, hard 6. And we got a 10, 64. And we got a 9, 45, Colt 45. And we got a 4. Oh man, 200, 205 down. All right, so now we got to go. Wow, we are on life support here. All right, so there's 100. So now we got to go 225, 226, I guess. And 226 is going to pay 113. 113. What the hell's the vig on that going to be? Still $5? Probably still $5. All right, here we go. All right. hot dice. I guess from where you're, well, it depends on where you're standing. For me, they're freaking killer dice. Two craps. Oh shit, another 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty much it, boys and girls. I don't even have enough to do any kind of laddering at this point. Wow. So we got 100. Yeah, I would be running away from the table at this point. So it looks like we got 15 there and 15 there, 30. So 130 bucks. So we lost 870 bucks. Wow. All right, well, we got that's about where we got on that last one when I torched it. Minus 870. It's exactly where we got on that last one where I torched it. So, man, again, it looks so hopeful, and boom, up in flames. Up in flames. So it just depends on how the dice are rolling. I don't know if there's any way to avoid that other than not playing. Wow, that was a bummer. All right. Need the bankroll. Yeah, I hear you, Waylon. That's why you said 2,000. Hey, Rich, would you switch to the 10? Probably not a bad idea. You know, the question is, you know, I have a bias to the 4, but if the 4 is just beating the living daylights out of me, yeah, it would make sense to switch to the 10. So maybe I need to add something like, if I get knocked off the 4 2 times, move to the 10, something like that, you think? That might have saved me, I don't know. Too many damn 4s. Just for fun, how about adding another 1K and continue? All right, yeah, I think that's a good. All right, so what did I say we had? 130. We can do that. 130 is what we had, and we're going to grab another 1,000 bucks just to see if we can do it with a $2,000 bankroll. And we're going to continue from where we just left off. Where was I on? I think I was on the 5, right? All right, so there's 500. And here's another 500. All right, so there's 1,000. And we'll take another quarter back. And there's 20 and another nickel. All right. All right, so let's say we were on the 5. I don't remember what we were on. Anybody remember what we were on? I think we were on the 5 or the 6. Not that it really matters that much, but right, no, I agree, BM. That. But I think Rich's idea of switching to the 10 is a good one as well. You know, after you get hit so many times, because statistically we know they're the same. It's just my bias is to the 4, but if the 4 is not behaving and it's, you know, rolling more often, then it doesn't matter about the puck. All right, so, okay, so we were at 225, 226 when we got knocked off, so we got to go to 250 now. 250. All right, 250 pays 125. 125 is going to be $6 vig. All right, here we go. Going to continue the show. And we got a 9. And we got a 9. And we got an 8. And we got a 4. Yikes. All right, so we're going to lose that. 250. So now we got to go to 275. 275. Actually 276. So that's going to be 135, 138. All right, so what the hell is 138 going to be? That's going to be probably $7, I'm thinking. $7 vig. No, this is well beyond level 4. This is like 5 or 6. And that's an 8, 628. Because you figure 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, right, which is where we were. So this is level 10. Level 10, 628. Two craps. And we got a 10. We're at 275. White whale. 3 craps. 8. 628. Whoa, dice off the table. But I mean, this is going to be such a long road to hoe to get back to base or even back into profitability, honestly. And it's going to be a tough one. And we got an 8. May I suggest next session lay and ladder the point? Well, no, we were kind of doing that. 3. That's what I was doing before this series. And it didn't work out. I pretty much torched the bankroll at the same point. So maybe it's just a bankroll thing. But no, that's exactly what we were doing, except I wasn't doing anything with the 6 and 8. So if you go back and watch V3, I think it was. V3, the Dewey Don't V3, it's exactly what I was doing. I was laddering the point. All right, so that's going to pay us. That's going to be off on the 5. And what I say, 138. All right, so I'm assuming 7 is correct. 1, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. All right. And we're going to go back out for another $7 vig. Got to hit it twice before we can start our ladder back down again. We got a 9. Point is 9. And we got a 6. And we got a 3. And we got an 8. And we got a 7 out. All right, so again, it's going to cost us $7. And we're going to get 125, 35, 6, 7, 8. All right. And all of this is going to go back. And now we're going to go down to, that was 275, so we're going to go back down to 250. 250, the vig is, pays 125, so that's going to be $6. There we go, coming out. Oh, fucking 4. Ah, shit. Point is 4. Now we're back up to 275 again, 276. $7 vig. Unbelievable 4s, man. I think we got to think about what Rich suggested. 11. Limit our exposure, not to a particular shooter, but you know, to a couple of 4s in a row like that. A couple 4s in a hand. and then switch to the 10. All right, so we're off the 4. Again, that's going to pay us 138, 125, 35, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to give up $7 in VIG. All right, and then we got to put another $7 in VIG out again because we got to hit it twice. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. And we got a 9. And we got a 7 out. All right, so we're off the 10. Again, that's 1, 25, 35, 38. And now we're going to regress back to 250. Oh, I got to pay the VIG. All right, 250. And 250 was going to be 125, $6. All right. All set up. Here we go. And we got a 9, neater. And we got a 3. And, oh shit. Freaking 4 again. Wow. Holy crap. Why is it, whatever strategy I'm using, it just seems like it's a goddamn magnet. Alright, so that was 250. Now we got to go back up to 276. $7 VIG. Here we go. 7. Finally. Whew. Alright, so that was a 7 out. So again, that's going to cost us 7, but we're going to get 1, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. And we need to put another $7 out there. Here we go. It's me. Thanks, Ken. Yeah. Nothing personal, but it's me. It's you. It's all you. This would never happen to anybody else. It's like whatever strategy I'm playing, wherever the hole is, that's where the dice go. 415. They're out to get me. 426. It's so funny because, you know, we're playing a game and we don't see a certain number, and that was a boxcars there. But when you're playing it and it matters to you, that's when they show themselves. 516, 628, 6410. 437 out. All right, that's number 2 on that one. So again, 1, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. And we can regress again. So we're going to go from 275 to 250. I've got to pay that $7 VIG. All right, and 250 is again going to be $6. Here we go. And we got a yo 11. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. All right. And we got a 4. Oh, if this wasn't so ridiculous, it would be funny. All right, so we're going to lose that 250 plus our VIG. We got to go 275 again, 276. Unbelievable. Here we go. And we got an 8. And we got a yo 11. And we got a 7 out. Alright, so we're off the 10. Going to lose that $7 and get our 1, 25, 35, 38. Alright, and go back out for another $7. Here we go. Coming out. 11, yo. And 10 down on the end. 8. And we got a 9, neater. Center field 9. And we got a 7 out on the 10. Alright, so that's going to be $7 for 1, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now we can regress again. Alright, so that was 275, 250, and that's going to be $6 vig. Here we go. And we got a 6 for 2. And we got a 9, neater. And we got another 9. And we got a nope, got a 10, sorry, 6, 4, 6, 4. And we got another 9. And we got a 6, so that's a point hit. And that's a 10, 6, 4. And that's a 9. And it's a 10, point hit. See, if I was on a 10, I'd be complaining that I'm getting knocked off the 10. So, I don't know if it's any better. 3 craps, acey-deucey. Oh, shit. There's the 4 again. Unbelievable. Man, oh man. 250 down. 276, back up. $7. Man, we are not making any headway here, I can tell you right now. 276. $7 vig. We got a 6. And we got a 9, neater. Four. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. So we got off the 4 and lost some more money. All right, so that was 275. So now we got to go 300. 300. And we are getting back down to fumes on this $2,000 bankroll. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. 3 is going to pay 150. 150 is going to be $7. Here we go, coming out. And we got an 8. And we got a 7. That's encouraging. All right, so $7 for 150. And another $7. And we got an 8, square pair. And we got a 9. And we got a 9. And we got a 10. Boxcars, 12. I hope I charged my phone up enough. I don't know what charge it was. And we got a 9. Because this is going to be a long session, if we even have a chance. 516, 415, 415, 617. There we go. Alright, so what I say, that's 300, so we're going to lose the VIG, but we're going to get 150. Now we can regress back to the 276. And that was, 276 was 6, what do we say? That pays 135, so that was $7. All right, here we go. Oh, fucking 4. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Unbelievable. Wow. That is just totally mind-blowing. All right, 300 bucks, $7 vig. Here we go. All right, what's Waylon saying? Pass the dice to Scott. We need 7s. 10. Oh my gosh. That is unflippin' believable. If I wasn't seeing it, I wouldn't believe it was even possible. All right, 516 and 538 and 6410, 628 and 639. And 2 aces in both places, 2 craps, 5 fever, horse and buggy, 8, 7 out. Hallelujah. All right, that's 300. It's going to pay us 150. Man, we are getting decimated here, though, I got to tell you. All right, so now back to 276. 276, and what did we say that was going to be? That's a $7 vig. All right. Oh, shit, no, I got to hit the 300 twice. Sorry, 5. Point is 5. All right, take all that back. $300, $7 vig. All right, no harm, no foul. Here we go. Oh, 9 here. 9 here. 8, 628. 4. Oh man, oh man. Oh shit, we don't even hardly have enough to play this. I need more. So now we got to go 325, 2, 3, 326. All right, 326 is going to pay 150, 163. 163 is going to be 5, 6, 7, $9. Is that right? 163, $9 or $10? Well, how much is it? I don't even know. It's going to be at least 9, right? 163, 150. No, it can't be, because 150 is 7. And 63, so it should be $8. I'm thinking. This is freaking painful. Painful. 8. Boxcars. 6. 5. Point hit. 7. Come out 7. All right. I'm assuming that was $8, and we're going to get paid 150. 63. All right. And we're going to have to go out for another $8. See if we can hit it twice. Not frickin' likely. Not the way this session's been going, but we'll give it a try. Here we go. And we got an 8, 6, 2. And we got a 4. Shit. 325. So we would have to go to 350 now. And we don't even have it. We don't even have it. We got 250. That's it. So I think the answer to that question about bankroll being able to overcome this one, the answer is a resounding no. 250, 60, 70. So 270 out of $2,000. Wow. All right, so bankroll isn't enough. Unless maybe you have 5,000 and you're just going to continue to chase it down the rabbit hole, but that just doesn't seem like much fun. I mean, that's just too painful. All right, so this experiment is over. I got through 8 sessions last time. I got through 8 sessions this time. So again, I'm looking for that killer strategy. And I tried your lay 4x10. I didn't have much luck with that one either, Waylon. Honestly, I rolled that one out when you first put that out, and I was having losing sessions. But again, maybe it was the level. I don't know. Yeah, that was a really tough one. But hey, you know, that's why we do it, right? We got to practice, and we got to see how it's going to react in some semi-real world situation, because watching somebody roll it on YouTube and have success, you know, a couple of times, that's not enough. That's not enough data to make a determination as to whether it's a good strategy or not. We got to do this and see if we can see, you know, whether we have consistent results or not. Obviously, in this case, I'm not willing to spend any more time with this one. So, you know, it's disheartening because, you know, you think the dark side is a much superior play to the light side, but there's just too many warts. There's too many holes in it. So I don't know. You know, I was watching Professor Profit from Craps University rolling out. He was rolling out one today or yesterday or whatever the last few days, and it's very similar to his what did he call it? Drop down, not drop down, but basically he would go, you know, all the way across. And I played that. I played that when I first started playing craps. Well, actually, when I was in Vegas, I played it at the Red Rock. I played it at a couple places, and it was $1,000, right? And you would go all the way across, and then you would just pull them down. You know, after one roll, you pull down the 4 and 10. After another roll, you pull down the 5 and 9. And then you leave the 6 and 8 out there. And if you get knocked off, you double it. Same thing, though. Roll number 1, you pull them down. Pull down the 4 and 10. Roll number 2, pull down the 5 and 9. 6 and 8 stay out there until you 7 out. And you just keep collecting or collecting and pressing on those. But the one he was doing today, he added... It was a don't pass. He started on a don't pass, and then he was adding like a DC. So he would do like one roll. I don't know. I got to go watch it again. I don't know. It's too. Honestly, for me, it was complicated, but I don't know. There's got to be some other way, or maybe there isn't. Maybe there just is no other way to get consistent results because of the house edge. You know, and I don't remember who I was watching that said that. You know, if they could, I know it was the Baccarat guy, the PhD guy. He was just like, you know, if you could beat the casino consistently, everybody would be using that strategy, and, you know, they'd be bankrupt. A little over exaggeration, but that's basically what he was saying. So there is no strategy where you can win consistently. You just can't overcome that house edge unless you can control the dice. And I thought it was interesting that John's picture on his thing, whatever it was, Coffee and Craps, you know, said no setting of dice, and that's the way they are down at South Point. No setting of dice. You know, I think that that's going to be a thing that's going to get more and more traction as more and more people try to do it. Whether they're, like I said, I don't believe that any of them are consistently doing any kind of influencing, but they are slowing the game down. And so for that reason alone, they would say, don't set the dice. But I don't know. Well, back to the old drawing board, as they say. All right, what's BAM saying? It's a matter of trying to read the table. No, but how could you read the table? There is no reading the table. I mean, it's single roll probability or variation. The variance of that single, not really the single roll probability, because that really doesn't change, but the roll distribution. I don't know how you read a table and make that determination, because you never know. It's like saying that there's a trend, right? Yeah, trends are so easy to see in hindsight, but when one's developing, to be able to see it and then take advantage of it, that's tough. I don't know how you do that. And I don't know that you can do that, I guess, more importantly. So reading a table and then making adjustments. I don't know what you're reading, right? So, like Rich said, if you're getting whacked on the 4, move to the 10. Okay, well, those are exactly the same probability. And I think that something like that, maybe if that's what you mean by reading the table and adjusting the strategy accordingly, then yes, I agree. Because these are the same probability. And if this one is hitting more frequently than it should be, probability-wise, and this one is not, then that would make sense to do that. But I was seeing a lot of 10s, but I was sure as shit seeing a lot of 4s. But again, it could be that whole bias thing. I'm saying that because I was on the 4s. If I was on the 10s, would I be seeing the same number and getting knocked off the same number of times? It's interesting psychologically, what you see with your own bias. So I don't know, BAM. Smoking hot table. Real time in the casino, these rolls would be about 3 hours. Yeah. Only way to beat the casino is to bet accordingly. Bet accordingly to the table conditions, hot or cold, and leave when you hit your goal. Yeah, all right. Roll it out. No, I'm not going to roll out that last $200. That doesn't make sense. That's just a waste of time. There's no way we're going to recover from that all the way back. If you'd been laying the 10, you would have lost 2. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think you're right, Waylon. I think there were a lot of 10s. So to me, that just tells me that this strategy is too weak. It's not robust enough. So I think the DC Pony still is a solid freaking strategy. I'm going to go try the Arnold. Maybe I'm going to go back and try the Arnold next and see how that does at the lowest level I can. And I think Professor Profit rolled it out at the $1,500 level. Again, that's a little out of my comfort zone, but at least it's still within the realm of possibility. So maybe there's a table minimum that will let me do that. I don't know. Either that, I'm just going to have to go back and start watching that Eat, Sleep, Gamble, Repeat channel with the bubble craps and the $20 low roller stuff. I don't know. 4s and 10s rolled out. 7 to 4 to 1. Oh, 4 to 1 to the 7s. Oh, wow, that was really? The 4 and 10s were outrolled 4 to 1. They outrolled the 7s 4 to 1. Wow. That is, and you're talking about combined. So it should be basically even. And it was 4 to 1. Yeah, so, okay, so the question then is, how do you detect that imbalance early enough to just say, nope, not a good table, and walk away, right? I mean, how do you adjust for that at the table to be able to, save your bankroll? I know you have enough strategies on your mind that you can probably switch gears fast enough to just stay and play something different. I want to know, how do you see that imbalance and then do something about it? Yeah, combined. Yeah, so combined they should be about even, and it was 4-1 of the combined to the sevens. Holy crap, there ain't no getting around that. I don't know. That was tough. That was a tough one. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I got to go back and cogitate on this one. Disappointing. Another 8-session failure. But at least we're doing it on the practice table. We're not doing it in real life. And that is something. All right. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. I'm off work all week, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on the table. But I know what I'm not going to be doing, and it's going to be this strategy. So I'm going to go watch some of Waylon's videos and go watch Professor Profit, some of his videos, and see if I can't find something that resonates with me that I want to try, that seems like it's got a good possibility for a $1,000 bankroll. You know, maybe that's just it, $1,000 with even, you know, I've been doing $500, but $1,000 at a $15 table. You know, like Den says, I only want to make $100. It shouldn't be that hard. But everything I try, it's frickin' hard. It's not that easy. And again, it shouldn't be that easy, right? I mean, the way they've got the odds, the table, you know, house odds, house edge, you can't overcome them that easy. Anyway, enough jabbering. All right, again, this is Scott from Paradise Craps. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. I love the dialogue. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas day. We'll see you later this week.